Welcome to one of the most random, important Pokemon Go events we've had in kind of a while. Again, very random. And the reason why it's so random is because if you look around in game, there's not really a whole lot going on during this event. I mean, we technically have like special spawns. Right now, this event is all about one thing. And it is not this. I found the raid. What it's actually about is this. Brand new Dynamax Drilbur. This is the most important thing that you and I and all of us could and should be doing in Pokemon Go right now. Let me explain. Happening right now as we speak is the Fukuoka Japan Go Wild event. The Go Wild event and whole thing is a brand new event coming to Pokemon Go for the first time ever right here, right now, this weekend in Japan exclusively and next weekend is when we get it globally, which is super exciting. I need to get Flash Cannon off of this ASAP. So, Go Wild event, first time seeing it. We have mighty Pokemon for the first time ever, which are fully evolved Pokemon in the wild that can be shiny. And have, I think, a higher chance of being like XXL, like larger in size. The cool thing is that they're fully evolved Pokemon that can be shiny in the wild, right? That's like the big, great thing. Well, as part of the Go Wild event, this guy, Drilbur, specifically Dynamax Drilbur, will be the most important thing to have for the entire weekend. If you want to prep accordingly for this event, this Pokemon is how. Bam! And it can be shiny in the Dynamax raids, which, you know me, we're going for that. It's so important that during the event that's going on right now, which is the simply groundbreaking event, all of the field research is either giving Drilbur candy or Drilbur encounters. You need Drilbur and enough candy to power it up. Got another one. Quickly though, Hydro Pump, please. And the reason why this Pokemon is so important, Toxtricity. We recently had Toxel come into the game for the first time ever, and shiny, or is that next week? No, that's next week. Next week, Toxel's coming to the game for the first time ever, and shiny, which means Toxtricity is coming out. But what's super exciting is that during the event, the Go Wild event, Gigantamax and I think also Dynamax Toxtricity are both coming out for the first time ever, with Gigantamax Toxtricity being obviously the big, new, exciting thing. Now, if we've learned anything about Gigantamax raids, is that they are literally, and I mean literally, impossible to take down if you don't have the right counters. Well, luckily for you and me and everyone else, I give you Dynamax Drilbur. Today, I don't care about literally anything else except for hunting down more Drilbur, more specifically Dynamax Drilbur, although we do have some field research for this guy. Although this is a little bit less important since it's just regular Drilbur and I have plenty of candies. But if you don't have a lot of Drilbur candies, go out, hunt, and catch as many of these as possible. They're all in the wild, it's all field research, they're everywhere. Because you're gonna need as much of these as you possibly can. Oh, which is why I'm getting in my car, turning the Go Plus on, and going from Dynamax to Dynamax raid today. It's the only thing that matters. Oh, check this out, dude. Check this out. It's a Toxtricity raid. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into it because I'm sure the remote raids are gonna fill up. That's good. That's good. Didn't have raids ready. Oh, this is so sick. This is from Fleece King. Oh, we got in. Yes. Yes. Oh, just me and Fleece. Okay. See how this goes. This is so cool. Okay, so Fleece King is in Japan at the Japanese Go Wild event, which means we are getting an early exclusive Toxtricity raid. This is an unreleased Pokemon globally. You can only get it in Japan. That is so sick. This is assuming that we can actually take it down. But as you can see, all of the recommended Pokemon are all ground type because Toxtricity and therefore Gigantamax Toxtricity are weak to ground. You can see why we're chasing Drilbur so hard today. Okay, this is super cool though. Look at that. Ah, sick. I didn't think we'd do this today. I totally forgot this was a thing. Early Toxtricity in Pokemon Go. It is a tier 3 raid boss, right? It's not a 5. Tier 3, tier 4, whatever. Either way, it's not too hard to take down. We've got 6 people and we're absolutely destroying this thing. So like, know that this is what it will be like to raid these next weekend. Also, the shiny for this should be available. I just don't know if I can get the shiny because I'm pretty sure Gigantamax Toxtricity is live this weekend in Japan too. So we'll get a sneak peek into how hard those are to actually take down. But I think Toxtricity has its shiny available because I know that it will next weekend globally. So we might get a shot here. Who knows? Either way, we got it. This is going to the Pokedex. This is so cool. Okay, dude, let's check this. Toxtricity, first one, like brand new early. Oh, there he is. Oh, he looks so cool. Okay. Savage Season. Thoughts, questions, concerns? Wow, what a crazy, like, goofy looking Pokemon, dude. How did I miss that? Excellent. Will we get it? No. This thing looks hilarious. Like, he just looks funny. Look at his face, dude. Looks like a shark. Like a funny shark. All right, we got it. Cool. Nice and easy on the first Golden Raspberry. And there it is, man. Toxtricity going into the Pokedex. That's so cool. Wow, early. This is before it's even available globally. I think that we get Toxel and Toxtricity next week as a part of the Go Wild event, but we get our first one here now, which is so sick. Again, that is from Fukuoka, Japan. Tight. All right, I'll have to keep an eye out on the raids, but right now what we're keeping an eye out on are the Drilbur raids. Okay, so I just realized that it's like 5 o'clock in the morning in Japan right now as I raided that. That was one of the world's first Toxtricity raids. That's so cool. And I think there's 2 different kinds in the tier 4 raids, right? Yeah, these are tier 4 raids. So this is from Fleece King's tweet. I think there's 2 different kinds. So we got this one. We need to get the other one now, I think. Or maybe they're the same. I don't know. Wow, that's so cool. That's cool that we got that. Shout out to Fleece King for that. So the grind today, it's all about Dynamax Drilbur, obviously. Gigantamax Toxtricity has not technically been released yet. I think it's coming out probably in the next like couple of hours for me. So by the time you're watching this, it is out, and hopefully in today's video, I've got a little bit more information about it. But when it comes to Gigantamax Toxtricity and the Go Wild global event happening in about a week from now, I'm going to create like a guide on all of that and have it uploaded on the channel next week. So make sure you're subscribed for that. I got you with all the information. But again, the one big thing, the big tip that I could give right now is during this event, this weekend when you're watching this, get out there and get your Dynamax Drilbur raids done. And please get these guys in your Pokedex and as much of them as you can. You need good IVs, you need multiple teams, but most importantly, and I'll talk about this next week, what you really need is one that is like powered up. You know, you want to use your max particles to get the moves unlocked that you need for Gigantamax Toxtricity, and you're going to do that obviously by going out and collecting max particles. So maybe only do a couple of these raids just to get the Drilbur in your Pokedex, or your Dynadex, whatever it's called. And then instead of spending the max particles to go out and find more and like hopefully get a shiny one or get a better IV one, save your max particles and use them to level up the moves. You're gonna have enough time, hopefully, between now and when Toxtricity comes out, Gigantamax Toxtricity, to do for free enough level ups on Max Quake, Max Guard, and Max Spirit to give yourself a pretty good Drilbur, or maybe even a team of Drilbur. A week might not be enough time. Either way, you're gonna wanna get as many of these little dudes as possible because you're gonna need them. And today, luckily, because of the power of Pokecoins, we're gonna raid, I mean, as many as is humanly possible. The next one's over there because I want the shiny. Now, I will say, got another raid. I am super excited about Gigantamax Toxtricity and super excited about more Gigantamax Dynamax Pokemon and just more use for this feature. I like it a lot. Again, after playing for 8 straight years and grinding up from like the itsy bitsy Charmanders to now just like there's legendary raids and there's mega raids and I've got Pokemon from all the community days, whatever. I feel like I kind of have everything, or everything that you would need to like succeed and battle up in this game against the team leaders or against, you know, I guess technically not Go Battle League because I don't do it much, but like raids, PvE basically. But the Dynamax functionality feels so fresh because you have to start back from zero. This is a very important Dynamax boss to beat and to catch because it is the only ground type Dynamax Pokemon we have in Pokemon Go, which means if you want to take down Gigantamax Toxtricity, you have to raid this because it's the only counter that's ever been released. I like that. That's fun. So just to reiterate, Gigantamax Toxtricity will be an electric and I think poison type Gigantamax Pokemon. The only counter that you can use against it that's going to actually like do super effective damage and work will be Dynamax Excadrill, which is obviously Drilbur's evolution. So you got to catch these, you got to battle them if you want to efficiently take down Gigantamax Toxtricity next weekend, which is going to be very cool because, again, this goes back into like grinding from zero back up. Gigantamax Toxtricity will be the first and only Gigantamax electric type Pokemon and poison type Pokemon. So it's going to be super useful against probably the next Gigantamax boss that's going to be maybe flying, you know? So you'll need your Gigantamax Toxtricity to take out the next one. They're going to keep doing the thing where like they'll release something that you're going to want to get so that you can use it to defeat the next thing that they're going to release, so that you can catch that and use that to defeat the next thing. It's just, you don't have to play this game that they're making if you don't want, like this game of like cat and mouse almost with the Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon. I'm playing it because it's fun, but if this isn't your gig, don't worry about doing it. It's just like a lot of extra stuff to do, but it's definitely like a fresh, new, fun grind in Pokemon Go, so I love that. So that's why Dynamax Drilbur is so important during this week and weekend. And we got two more so many. And then I gotta get home. I got meetings to take today. It's a busy business day. And now, obviously, since I'm a perfectionist, I want as many of these as possible. If we can get 100% IV, that'd be fantastic, or a shiny would be so good. But the shiny Dynamax rates are somewhere around like normal spawn odds, which is 1 in 500, which is kind of ridiculous for this, but I get is what it is, I guess. We got lucky with a shiny Dynamax, Gigantamax Gengar, and Dynamax Squirtle. Can we add this? No, we can't. Oh, speaking of shinies, something really cool that I wanted to talk about, and I want to give a big shout out. Yesterday, I went to the Santa Monica Pier, and I was walking around playing Pokemon Go with the homie Mason, who came in from Wisconsin to hang out with your boy and play some Pokemon and catch some Pokemon. He was super awesome, big Pikachu fan. If we could show some love down in the comments for Mason, I would really appreciate that. And he's got a YouTube channel, and I'll leave that linked down in the description below. If we can get Mason to like 500, 1,000 subscribers, he might start making YouTube videos on Pokemon Go, including the Go Wild event happening this coming weekend. So give my boy Mason a sub, please. And something insane happened when he and I were playing. Check this out. Drilbur. Okay, not this. We ended up doing a special trade because Mason's favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, and he was looking for a shiny, just a regular, normal, shiny Pikachu. Well, I had some from the original, like, 2018 community day of Pikachu. So we're talking like the OG shiny Pikachu with Surf. We did a special trade of my shiny Pikachu, which was, like, huge, for his shiny Rayquaza, and it went lucky, dude. The luck of that was insane. That was so cool. Unbelievable, honestly, that, because like we had just added friends that day. It's not like we were lucky friends. We had a lucky trade-in. He got the shiny lucky Pikachu OG. I got the shiny lucky Rayquaza. It was amazing. So massive shout out to Mason. I actually still have, I have it right here. I got that, I got the cheesehead hat from Mason and the family. Legends. Shout out to my boy. Check him out. Give him a sub on YouTube. Awesome experience hanging out with him. Just got another one. Drilbur. We're low-key like 10 Drilbur raids in today already, which is sick. Unfortunately though, nothing crazy on the IV front. Luckily though, we have another Drilbur raid right here. And if you didn't find yourself a lot of Drilbur raid today or this weekend for the Max raids, don't worry, because remember, on Monday is the first ever Max Monday event, which basically every single Monday, one of the Dynamax Pokemon will be featured, and like there'll be Dynamax raids for that one Pokemon everywhere. It's like Spotlight Hour or Raid Hour, but for Dynamax Pokemon. And it starts this week. So in a couple of days when you're watching this on Monday, Max Monday will be for Drilbur. So Monday night from, I think it's 6 to 7 p.m. local time, Drilbur Max raids will be everywhere. So if you do need some Drilbur, you want to go shiny hunting for it, or you just want to stack up on it and get ready for the Go Wild event and Gigantamax Toxtricity, this Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. will be your ticket to do that. Bam! Which, honestly, I might grind because dude, a shiny this would be so sick. Speaking of shinies, also something happening which is pretty cool during the Simply because the Simply Groundbreaking event that's going on right now, the only thing you need to worry about is just getting Drilbur candy from field research and the wild, and then getting a good Dynamax Drilbur from the Dynamax raids. Like this one right here, that was solid. But another thing that's happening, maybe we go plus it, is that Excadrill is spawning in the wild and can be shiny in the wild for the first time ever, which is super cool. And it's probably, we'll just look at this Toxtricity. It's probably a nod to the mighty Pokemon that are coming out as a part of the Go Wild event, which again are the fully evolved Pokemon that are spawning in the wild that can be shiny. Excadrill is right now doing that globally, which is cool. So that's sick. But the event, it's all about Drilbur. Oh, dude, also speaking of shinies and speaking of Mason, it was actually crazy. So while I was walking around and hunting with Mason, we dropped our daily incense to try to find a Galarian bird. I got a freaking shiny Tauros off of my daily incense. This is the second shiny Tauros I've ever caught ever, which is kind of crazy considering it's like my native regional. And the last one I got was like 2 years ago. So Mason was like a crazy shiny luck on that. And I also got a shiny Lugia out of a raid while he and I and the family were hunting, which was crazy. Oh, and I got a shiny Pumpkaboo recently off the daily incense, and then another Lugia in raids. So know that I'm getting shinies. I'm recording a little bit less. And then here's this, the shiny lucky 96 IV freaking Rayquaza, which I cannot believe that was from Mason. I would power this up all the way right now, but like, I'm broke on Stardust. But we will definitely be using this in the account and make it one of our proper like level 50 Rayquaza once I get the Stardust up, because we have the rare candy, or the candy and the XL candies for it. But dude, 3 shinies with Mason. Guy's a legend. Give him a sub. All right now, gotta head home. Oh, one thing I haven't done today is the Simply Groundbreaking timed research, which we've got like a couple days to do. And out of this, we get 20 Drilbur candy, obviously, and encounters with Drilbur, and you guessed it, Drilbur. I was kind of hoping we would get an Excadrill encounter, which could like maybe be shiny, but is what it is. 5 Drilbur XL candy, 1,000 dust, 5,000 XP. There you go. Also, check this out. We have 1 Master Ball quest. We got 2 Master Ball quests. Are there 2 different Master Balls? Wow. Great. Gonna have to do one of those trainer tips videos where I collect everything one day. And unfortunately, no more Toxtricity remote raids. I guess everyone's too busy out there, or I'm sure all of the raids are filling up within seconds because the event is underway in Fukuoka. And I wonder actually, now that it's happening. Oh yes, okay, so I'm looking at, oh my God, I'm looking at Fleece King's Twitter right now, so huge shout out to Fleece King. But here's a little sneak peek into this event that we're gonna see next weekend. For one, we've got this insane looking costume Snorlax, which looks crazy. Dude, that looks so cool. And check it out, actually, you can see for the first time ever, the Safari Ball. That's so sick. It has like Go on the side of it. I wonder if it's like Go Wild on the ball, which would be kind of weird and random. But there's the Safari Ball. So yeah, that is what we're getting exclusively. I think that's the Safari Ball, right? At the Go Wild event. And the new Snorlax, that's super cool. There's a screenshot of the gameplay that you can see there. We've got a bunch of the wild spawns. We've got the Gigantamax Toxtricity raids and Dynamax Toxtricity. So there will be 2 of them happening, or both of them happening. Also, I think, is that a Dynamax? No, that might be already completed. I don't know, but there's that going on. So those look crazy. The Gigantamax looks nuts. Also, there's a screen recording here. Fleece King got a shiny Toxtricity on his 2nd raid. Yes, shiny Toxtricity does exist. It looks fantastic. So I will be keeping my phone open to see if I get more remote raid invites. I would love to get those. And then checking throughout Twitter, I mean, there are shiny Gigantamax Toxtricities being caught right now, which is insane. And I'm definitely curious to see how difficult Gigantamax Tox will be to take out in Pokemon Go. I will cover this in the guide for the Go Wild area for next weekend's event. So make sure you're subscribed for that. I cannot wait. What a killer day. Shout out to Mason, and I'll see you on the next video.